team is in the second game of a back-to-back. Do you play it differently?
You know, it depends on what happened in the first game. Did your starters have to play a lot of minutes? Did you get into double overtime? It just depends, B.A.
And while MP is all about team success, he's trying to win his matchup every single night with an eye towards showing that perhaps he's been underrated.
Well, we've seen how motivated MP gets to win the individual matchup night in and night out. Whoever's across from him, he wants to get the best of him. And he's been doing a nice job of it. It's given MP a lift, and it gets all his teammates pumped up too.
And checking out the opening lineup for Memphis. Wells and Jackson, your small and power forwards. Then there's Ja Morant. Then it's Edey. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Eric Spoelstra and I got a chance to catch up for a bit. The topic at hand, Ja Morant. His ability to completely dominate at times because he's so athletic and aggressive. Coach said we can't let him live in the lane. We have to keep bodies in front of him and make him work for everything he gets. Guys, back to you.
And Allie, thank you for that. Jackson gets the bucket.
Inside Jackson is so effective. His natural abilities give him the edge over the defense.
Powell outside. Miami moving it around. Jaquez, the pass to MP. From the arc. Buries it from three. Bird's got 6.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
And so it's Morant who brings up the ball for the Grizzlies. 4-point game. The 3 is up. And Hero grabs the board.
Even though it didn't go down, they'll take that shot every time.
Edey with a steal. Here's Wells. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
Now here's Hero. Last game for him, he picked up 10. Powell passes to MP. The 3 ball. And there's Hero. That's good. On the assist by MP.
Put Hero anywhere on the arc, and he'll shoot it. I mean, he is so confident.
Jackson outside. Pass to Edey. And Jaquez over to help. And here's Morant. Plenty of space. And there's Memphis with another bucket.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
Just an electrifying style on the court for Ja Morant. And Grant, he's not shy when it comes to confrontation.
Oh yeah, no, he's not ducking any smoke. But part of his maturation is choosing his battles, including trying to preserve his body from those fearless forays to the rim. And excellent perimeter offense so far. Their shooters are clearly in a great rhythm. He's giving his all, but you can't force yourself back on track.
Pass to Adebayo. Edey with a steal. It's Wells on the wing. Powell covers. Wells, the pass to Morant. Top of the key. Offensive board. And it's Morant again missing.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you gotta shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Jackson against Jaquez. And another miss by Memphis. And here's Miami. They're on a 15-6 run. MP, the pass to Hero. Powell outside. Back to MP. Jacks up a 3. Memphis with a rebound.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Outside Morant. Pass to Jackson for 3. And Hero grabs the board. Miami leading by 9. To the inside. Here's Adebayo. Good. And the assist goes to MP. Bird's got his 3rd assist of the night.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
And so Tomas Isolo calls the timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. So for Miami, Andrew Wiggins comes in for Powell, and Mitchell subbed in for MP. .157 left to play in the first. Miami, Jovic, he's checked in for Bam Adebayo. Norm Powell comes in for Jaquez. And MP subbed in for Tyler Hero. Then for Memphis, Clark is checked in for Edey. Strus comes in for Jaren Jackson Jr. And Spencer's subbed in for Morant. They've got Davion Mitchell. Powell is out there with Andrew Wiggins. Then it's MP, and it's Jovic in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Grizzlies trail by 4. Pass to Spencer. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute to play. Picked by Aldama. 6 on the shot clock. And again, Memphis no good. The Heat have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Here's Wiggins. Wiggins with the inside bucket. Nice.
Oh, that's a nice take from Wiggins. You could see his eyes light up when he got that position.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Hawks was simply terrific. He dropped 48 points, and he was locked in from deep. But when hasn't he been? And really, it's a game that will stand out when you look at his career, considering how absurd some of those numbers are. Guys?
Thanks, Allie. Well, that was an incredible night for him. They rode him to that win.
And he was more than happy to carry them, B.A. He might still be feeding off that performance heading into this one.
And it's very likely that he and his guys can carry that momentum into this one.
Jerome. He drops it from range. Jerome's got 6.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
Pass to Powell. Let's go with a 3. Jerome grabs the miss. Grizzlies trail by 5. Inside. Ooh, poked away. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wiggins. Miami making a switch here. Adebayo's checked in. Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. The 3. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got rebound number 5 here tonight. MP right side. Down low. The steal. To the middle. Aldama outside. Back to Morant. Outside Wells. Fires the 3. And again it's Memphis missing. And so MP will bring it up for the Heat. And with their last victory, this team reached the 50-win mark on the season.
And they should be proud of what they've been able to accomplish. You can't just luck your way into 50 wins. You got to be a good team to reach that feat. After nailing 3 trays to start this game, he's gone silent here in the second quarter.
Clark with a screen on Mitchell. 5 on the clock. Got it.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Now here's MP. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him. Lets it go from deep. Ooh, a silky 3 from MP.
And shooting-wise, he's been fantastic, helping to build this lead.
Pass to Clark. Now Aldama, hounded by Wiggins. And Morant gets it to go. Morant's got his second bucket on the night.
Closer in. Look, let me just tell you, Morant, he's going to find a way to score. He just has such a fantastic touch around the rim.
And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. Fontecchio's checked in for Miami. Hero comes in for Mitchell. Then for Memphis, Edey comes in for Clark. And it's Jaren Jackson in for Aldama. Heat leading by 4. The kick out to Adebayo. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Adebayo's got 5 points.
Yeah, Adebayo getting it done from downtown.
Morant, the pass to Wells. Jackson surveying the D. From downtown, rebound Miami. The mood around the team right now on cloud 9, looking for their 13th win in a row.
Yeah, not very often you see a team that's got the juice flowing like these guys. They've got the right attitude, the right team-focused basketball to win against just about anyone. Gonna be interesting to see who and how this stretch comes to an end.
From deep, MP. And again, Miami with a triple.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
.146 left in the second quarter. Jackson drawing the double team. And here's Morant outside. Another miss. 2 for 9 so far. And Grant, when it comes to a franchise player, how much does it help to have a guy who unites the locker room?
Well, you know, B.A., when you think of guys like LeBron James or a Stephen Curry or Tim Duncan, it's not just about their play on the court, but the type of person you see in the locker room. That can rally a franchise.
And so it's Memphis with it, following the three-point basket by Miami. Wells, the pass to Jackson. Shot clock at 6. They can't stop the run with that one.
Just enough resistance to force them as barely. That's one he'll generally make.
Pass to Wiggins. Back to MP. Fires for 3. Count that one. He's scoring at a nice clip. He's 6 of 9 tonight.
He's got a solid rhythm going from the perimeter. 3 triples in the first quarter and now 3 more since.
And so Tomas Isolo calls the timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Different look for Miami. Jaime Jaquez is checked in for Wiggins, and it's Powell in for Fontecchio. There's 39 seconds left in the half. Jackson, right side. And the shot goes in.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
And here's MP. He'll bring it up for Miami. They want to keep rolling here following a win against Atlanta.
And it's just so hard to stop them when they're scoring at that level. They were efficient and didn't let up at all.
Coaches love that kind of showing offensively, especially on the road.
Just 4 to shoot. And again, Miami with a triple.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
So as we conclude the first half, a fairly one-sided game. It's the Heat leading by 17. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
Grizzlies trail by 17. Checking out the group for Tomas Isolo to start the second half. Wells and Jackson, your small and power forwards. Then it's Edey. Then there's Ja Morant. Here's Jackson. Soft touch off the glass. Jackson's got 6 points.
I mean, they've been relentless. Just keep getting shots at the rim.
Over the last few seasons, we've seen Jaren Jackson Jr. take major leaps offensively.
His scoring and efficiency has gone up, and it's been paired with his other defensive ability, and that has made him lethal. Now, if we could just focus on the rebound.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks a lot, Brian. In an era of title or bust thinking, it's noteworthy that the grit and grind Grizzlies of the 2010s are properly celebrated. While they never made it past the Western Conference Finals, their physical style, built around Zach Randolph, Marc Gasol, Tony Allen, and Mike Conley, built a lasting legacy in Memphis. Back to you, B.A.
Thank you, Allie. And that one falls for Jackson.
Talk about guys who quietly dominate on both ends of the floor. Jaren Jackson Jr., at times, he just makes it look so easy.
To the paint. Powell outside. Miami moving it around. And here's MP from outside. Oh, he hits that one. 8 for 11 and remaining a thorn in the D side.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Outside Wells. Here's Jackson. 9 points in the game from deep. Offensive rebound. Outside for Morant. Oh, a bomb from Ja.
In motion, Morant's shooting ability is solid, but when he's this set up, it's outstanding.
Right around a minute and a half played in the third quarter. Miami leading by 12. Hero outside. Fires from deep. And MP with a basket on the assist by Hero. MP's got 6 points in the quarter.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
Up top, Jackson. Jaquez covers. Jackson gets the bucket. Jackson's got 11.
Well, I guess we could give him credit for not getting discouraged. They're still playing hard. He's doing his job out there.
Powell outside. Hero on the wing. The three. The Grizzlies pull it in. And after this one, they're at home against Sacramento. And that's the first of just 2 home games for them. Morant, no good.
Let's just say his subpar shooting is just one reason why they are trailing in this ball game.
Adebayo passes to Jaquez. Hero outside. From deep, MP. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul of the game. Well, a multi-sport survey showed that among respondents, the average age of referees in the U.S. was almost 57. Is that a concern, you think?
Well, we've seen that in the NBA. Older officials retiring and becoming teachers, and the younger generation coming in, still cutting their teeth. Ultimately, they've got to continue to learn and build, and that takes time. Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Morant against MP. Pass to Jaquez. Here's Hero. Down low.
Pure effort from the young MP in close.
These are his first free throws of the game. That free throw, no good.
And the MP is one of those guys you just love watching because he plays with such confidence, hunger, and a smile.
And he sinks the second. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. It's Wells on the wing. Pass to Jackson. Outside for Morant. The shake. Yes, sir! Ja can throw it down.
Showing off that vert. Morant attacks the basket with just such intensity. There's not much any defense can do with it.
To the inside. Kicks it out to MP. Powell for three. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. Bird's got his 6th assist of the night. So Tuomas Isalos decided to call timeout here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. MP really making a difference here.
He'll just keep hurting them from the three-point land if they let him. Here's a chance for Coach to change that.
Mitchell's checked in for Miami. Jerome's checked in for Memphis. Already it's February. Let's see how things look out west. You look at the Grizzlies, a really frustrating season for them. They're looking forward to the draft.
You know, for Memphis, there's no doubt they feel the pressure mounting. I mean, failing to match those expectations from the start of the year is apparent.
And we keep waiting for them to turn it around and waiting and waiting. And at this point in time, I'm just going to...
Jovic, he's checked in for Adebayo. Andrew Wiggins comes in for Jaquez. And MP subbed in for Hero. 26 seconds left in the third. On the wing, Mitchell. Pass to Powell. Shot clock at 5. The three from Mitchell. On target from range. Mitchell's got 5 now.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Heat out in front, leading by 17. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get set for quarter number 4. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And 2 teammates on the same page, woo.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Davion Mitchell is out there with MP. Then it's Andrew Wiggins. Then there's Simone Fontecchio. And it's Adebayo in at the center position. That's the group on the floor for Miami.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Morant with a screen on Mitchell. Pass to Morant. Well, Richard, you would know something about this. Is the wing position the most important in the NBA right now?
I would say once we got to the point forward position of the Scottie Pippens, of the Penny Hardaways, it became the most important position in the NBA, and it still stands true.
From deep, MP. And again, it's Miami from deep.
Deep into the game, you rely on players like him to keep delivering.
Morant, the pass to Clark. Now here's Jerome. And here's Morant outside. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Here's Wiggins. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. Bird's got 7 assists in the game. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Clark, the pass to Jerome. That one no good. Ooh, solid defense from Mitchell. Wiggins with it, picked up by Jerome. Pass to MP. Fontecchio, left side. Back to MP. Now here's Mitchell. That three's off the mark. Here's Spencer, covered by MP. Tries the spin move. Clark outside. Aldama, the pass to Jerome. Clark with a screen on Mitchell. Fires at the elbow. Jerome, no good.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Now here's Mitchell, guarded closely. Hey, hangs in midair and converts the double clutch layup.
Oh, fantastic adjustment on the shot against tight defense.
The shot's good. Morant's got 4 points this quarter.
A slow start for him, but making amends here in the second half.
We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. MP outside. Mitchell, the pass to Bird. Miami moving it around. Three-pointer. Sinks the tray. MP's got 40 points.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Aldama outside. Richard, the league taking some steps to prevent flopping. What's the criteria for what crosses the line?
It's called STEM. It's an acronym for secondary, theatrical, exaggerated movements. Yes, that's a real term. It's kind of a limited definition, and it basically says, don't be an idiot.
Back to MP. Left side, Mitchell. Wiggins outside. To the wing, right side. Clock at 6. Back to MP. It's rebounded by Memphis. Jerome's got 4 rebounds now. Up top, Morant. Floats one up. Count it. Good. Morant's got 15 points in just the second half.
He's a new man this half, playing with much better intensity and getting results.
And Eric Spoelstra decides to call timeout. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. And the Heat with some changes. Jovic comes in for Bam Adebayo. Larson comes in for Mitchell. Here's MP. Pass to Larson. Fontecchio outside. Here's Larson. Bird passes to Jovic. 6 to shoot. And here's MP. Pounded by Morant. He rifled that one in from distance. MP's got 43 points.
With the way he can fill it up at this age, it's scary to think how good MP might be in a few years.
Edey. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Woo, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
Inside, Edey with a steal. In transition, here they come. Wells with it. Now Fontecchio defending. That one goes. Count it.
The floater is so tough to defend against. Nothing defenders can really do but shake their heads.
And here's MP. Three-pointer. Grant, you look at some of the rule changes in recent years. Does it seem to you like coaches' challenges are here to stay?
You know, B.A., it does. And I think that's a good thing. You know, I can think of a few calls I would have liked to challenge in my day. So it's a nice option to have.
Sends it home from three-point land. Jackson's got 5 points now this quarter. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Heat.
Loved how much they moved the ball out there tonight.
Yeah, no one got left out. This was a real team effort.
And so they powered through to their 51st win of the year.
And even though this season series was only 2 games, a sweep is still a sweep.
And what a huge performance it was for MP.
And he's been a well-oiled machine on offense, keeping things simple in this end, getting the looks that he wanted, knocking them down.
To the middle. The baseline J. And there's another one for the Heat.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Jackson with it. Now Wiggins defending. Edey up top. The ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by MP. And pushing it up. Here's Miami. Pass to Wiggins. Back to MP. Here's the three. Good! Another from three. Man, he's really launching them from outside the arc.
Man, so locked in, feeling confident in his three-point shot tonight.
So no problem for Miami as they get the win, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You best believe they're all going home happy tonight.
And that about wraps it up. For Grant Hill, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. So long.